I was trying to be supportive and still making it about me. I didn't know there was a difference until it started costing connection. I genuinely believed I was showing up. When she needed me, I was there. I thought I was making her life easier. I cared. I wanted her to be happy. So I told myself, this is what a supportive partner does. But inside, I was watching her reactions, waiting to be appreciated, waiting for reassurance, making sure I wasn't the bad guy. I wasn't focused on whether she felt supported. I was focused on being seen as supportive. There was pressure in my body, anxiety to get it right, the fear of being seen as uncaring. There were moments when she needed connection. She needed presence. She needed me to just listen, even when it was uncomfortable. But instead, I explained. I shared my side. I dismissed her pain without meaning to, because underneath all of it was one need. I wanted to feel like I was enough. The shift was always subtle. It would start as tension, an urge to correct. My chest would tighten, my attention would narrow, and suddenly, instead of listening to her, I was preparing to explain myself, to make sure she didn't see me as uncaring. Because if she saw me that way, everything fell apart from the outside. From the outside, it looked like I cared. I explained, I defended, I pointed to everything I was doing. I'm trying. I just want you happy. But underneath all of that was one need. Please see me as a good man. And the moment that need took over, listening stopped. It was about correcting the picture of me. Over time, something changed in her. Quietly, she stopped bringing certain things to me, not because I didn't care, that I would get defensive, that I would explain, and without meaning to, made it unsafe for her to tell me the truth. That's a hard thing to admit. You're not listening because listening threatens your identity. Ego doesn't care about connection. It cares about image. It cares about not being seen as uncaring, as not enough. So it steps in to protect you. But the protection comes at a cost. Here's the reframe I had to sit with. The problem wasn't that I didn't care. It wasn't that I wasn't trying. It was that I was trying to be seen as someone who cares. That subtle difference changes everything. Managing your image is control. Every time I explain myself or try to guide how I'm perceived, I'm gripping the moment. And I can't be present while I'm protecting myself. Presence can't exist at the same time as self-protection. The urge doesn't disappear. I still feel it. But now I can notice it. The second I want to explain, to correct, I know I've stopped listening. Instead of acting on it, I try to stay. To listen without managing my image. Even when I'm uncomfortable. Even when I'm misunderstood. This is how damage actually happens. Not in one big moment, but in small ones. Each time I chose my image over her experience, trust thinned. safety weakened, connection faded. And by the time I noticed it had already been happening, I have to own that. When I miss it, I cause harm. Not because I don't care, but because I chose how I was seen over how she felt. That truth hurt, but it freed me. I'm still learning this. I still feel the pull to explain myself, to protect how I'm seen. That urge hasn't gone away. The difference now is that I can see it. And sometimes, even when every part of me wants to explain, I choose to stay. Not perfectly. Not every time. But enough to know the difference. Because being supportive isn't about proving you care. It's about being willing to sit in the discomfort of not being seen the way you want, so she can finally feel seen the way she needs. So, if this feels familiar to you, you're not broken. You're not failing. You're just waking up to something most men never notice, and you're not alone in it.